What's up out there? Welcome back to some more Internal Suffering. We are on episode 5. Now, I didn't get a video out yesterday, but I did. I was in and out, busy a lot of the time. I didn't really get a chance to make one. And so I've spent quite a bit of time. I don't remember a lot of what I did because, like I said, I was kind of busy yesterday. I didn't really have much time. Was ducking in and out a lot, but done a lot of combat. I had skill cap of 80 yesterday. I actually closed out smithing today, so that's why I don't have anything at 90 yet. But I worked on attack, strength, and defense. So I've got 80s in attack and strength, and then 70 in defense. I do have an 80 in hit points. I have a 59 in ranged, and an 81 in prayer, and a 59 in slayer. What prompted me, I wasn't going to close smithing out yet today, but what prompted me to do it really was because my prayer points were sitting at 80 and I was just starting to work on ranged a lot. I think my ranged level was 20 something or something like that, maybe 30. And I was really going to start cranking on it, but I wouldn't have gained prayer points, and I needed to run the accuracy for him anyway. So I thought, you know what? I'll just go ahead and close out smithing. Hopefully I don't regret that decision. I do have a ton of bolt pieces here, the headless bolts. I got 250,000 of those things, so should have more than enough of that for now. The other thing too is that I've been doing all my leveling. Instead of using bolts, I've been using arrows, and I've been thieving up a bunch of stuff off the Marauder here. In fact, I had to leave earlier, and when I come back, I turned him off. He ran for 2-3 hours. So I've got a whole big stack of, I don't know, what do I got? 55,000 adamant bolt or arrows. And then, what do we got here? 30,000 of the dragon and 60,000 of the rune. So we've got a ton of these things. This stuff here, I can just get, well, you know what? I'm going to lock this shield for a second and get rid of this stuff here. Won't need any of that. Let's see. So smithing's locked. I did spend a lot of time fishing up prayer points. At one point I had like 700,000. Ooh, I got to keep that thing too. Ooh, I need to park on this guy. I need to get those. Let's see, I've been in a lot of different combat. You see, I worked on amulets of strength. So I have 7 of those elite amulets of strength. That should get me 3 of the Fury of the Elemental Zodiacs, if I so choose. I just let it run for a little bit yesterday and just, who was I killing? The mummy, I think. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't really hurting me for anything, so I just let it run on him all day. That's why my Slayer's up high, but my Slayer coin isn't. I haven't been really doing a lot of Slayer tasks, so I don't have enough Slayer coin, and I really need to work on these tasks because I still got a lot to go. But what I thought about doing is doing Auto Slayer too, but I need 150,000 to buy that. Unfortunately, where's that at? Yeah, 150,000. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot because there's 3 million for the Unhallowed Wasteland, plus all the different skills to buy, or all the different helmets and upgrades and all that stuff. We're gonna have to do all that. But that's what I've been spending a lot of time on, is combat. I went through the somebody pointed out, I forgot about the Spider Force. I went in here and got, the Amulet of Looting. So I now have that. It's amazing how much you forget once you have all this stuff. But I got that. So I've been using this to collect up stuff. And I also, as you see, I did a volcano clear earlier. I got killed by it with my melee character. So I leveled up my ranged up to, I don't know, 50 or so. And then went through it with that. That stuff in there hits hard. Those last 2 dragons hit really hard. So they're doing like 40,000 damage, and I can only heal to 32,000. So I had to manually heal through it. Not a big deal. Went through fine. And now I'm leveling up in here. Because I'm at level 60 now, I should be able to put on some better gear. What's this? 7? This should be 60. Nope, that's 70. I thought ancient gear was 70. Doesn't matter. So I got some red gear I could put on. Lose some. Oh, yeah. What do we need here? I guess we could do this right now. I'll do that after we get done. But I can start equipping a little better gear here, get some better damage reduction, get some actual ranged gear on here instead of melee gear, like some ragtag. Let's see what else we got here. Continual looting, worked on some combat, skeleton fish, magic fish. I did fish up a bunch of magic fish. I had like 30-some thousand. I've used about half of that now. And let's see. I was debating on what to close out next. I'm keeping fishing and I'm keeping thieving. I'm pretty decided on keeping rune crafting, I think. So at some point I need to work on fletching and just let this run and create as many bolts as I can. I've got 20-some thousand. If I keep doing combat with the arrows that I steal and can do that, I won't need as many bolts down the road. The other problem I have is because I don't have mining now, I don't have enough gems, and I kept selling all my gems off, so I really don't have enough to make all the bolts that I need, I don't think. The other thing I was looking at was maybe keeping agility. So I'm definitely keeping fishing and thieving. Toss up between fletching, rune crafting, and agility. I'm considering keeping agility though. And then even fletching I could probably get rid of once I make enough bolts. The problem is once I get rid of fletching, I can't get bolts anymore. So I don't want to waste that opportunity. I mean, you can get bolts through other means, but they really suck. So I was going to start working on obstacles like this one here. What is this? Obstacle 4. I was going to change it to coal stones. So I need salmon and tomato seeds. So I got to work on that. Obstacle 5, I think I was looking at cliff balance. So I need to work on magic and then get some coal and mithril ore. Number 6 here, I was looking at this one. I just need to get some silver bars for lake swim. Gives you some damage to the monsters and damage reduction. And then number 7, I was going to take the water trap. So it's the negative skill, the negative XP ones. Take that and then just run with everything else. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of where we're at. And this is where it's going to get tough. I don't know which one I want to kill off. And it's probably going to take me till I get something to 90 and then I want to raise it, you know what I mean, before I actually kill something off. But we'll see. I have spent a lot of time on the sandy shores with the tentacles and crabs. Let's see. I spent a lot of time on the mummy, getting that stuff dropped. And that's kind of about where I've gotten. Let's see. We need to extend this. What I really would like to have is Auto Slayer, because I think this thing could probably take all this, just the normal stuff, and just let it run. I'd love to have that, but it's 150,000 Slayer coin. If I could get that, I could probably let this run all night. This stuff doesn't seem to hit very hard. I've got, I could get plenty of fish and everything. So, I don't know. But that's pretty much where we're at today. And that's going to be the future, is going to be some more thieving. I need to figure out what skill to turn off. I will be doing some alt magic to work on my magic. So I'm going to bust in and start thieving off of the acolyte here soon. I've been working on getting the acolyte built up, and I need to put some gloves on so that the success rate goes up. I believe this one hits 100%. So I'm going to work on getting that thing to 100% at some point today. But I wanted to get my range going. Because I wanted to get through the volcanic cave. I did start looking at some of these god dungeons. Man, these are going to be interesting because you typically take melee into this. So for the air god, so that's going to take ranged, I think now or something. I don't know. It's going to be weird going through this. So I don't know. I haven't really pondered what I have to take in there. I haven't really done a whole lot of combat, and it takes you until the god dungeons before things really get serious, where you have to start really worrying about the combat triangle. Like, you can get through a lot of this stuff with just melee, but now that it's like a goofy combat triangle, I'm still trying to figure out what goes where and how to adjust. Combat feels a little different because of that, and I haven't quite got there yet. So god dungeons maybe this later tomorrow or something like that, but I want to get more food, get more prayer points built up. So that'll probably be today. I want to get some runes built up and start magic, get that going. You know what I mean? Like all those kinds of things there. So there's a lot to do, and just, you can only do one thing at a time. So that will do it for this video. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.